Okay, so this is just going to be my video about Artifact, the Dota card game, so it's been branded. As a Dota player, obviously I found myself pretty interested in this game, and I thought, it sounds very cool. I like the art style. I like the fact that it shed some new light on Dota lore, perhaps, and maybe some new heroes and items, and so on and so forth. This kind of it's Dota related, so I'm interested in it by default, and so. Just some background. I've never played one of these card games, Hearthstone or, Magic the Gathering or whatever. I've never played one of them, never in my life. I'm just a Dota player. And okay, of course, so this game was coming out, and I was saying to myself, okay, maybe I should give it a shot. So I did some research, and, from what I've gathered here, the game is just going to be pay to win. So, the model of these card games seems to be that whoever pays money can acquire more powerful cards, and thus will be able to, win games easier and win more games. And so, this is just going to kind of be my rant about that. So I'll just put my thoughts down. I think that's fucking ridiculous. I think that's horrible. I think that makes a game a joke. And I think, I could never personally take a game seriously where that's the model. So let's just do a couple of examples. So example number one here is just going to be your average ranked matchmaking player. So let's just say that average ranked matchmaking player is me. Okay, so I bought the game for $20, right? $20. That's a $20 bill right there. So I bought the game and I decided to go into a game, and I'm queued against an opponent who spent $400 in addition to the $20, and they got every card, ultra flashy fucking yellow, gold, diamond, fucking every card under the sun that does 10,000 damage and so on. And so, okay, obviously this guy dumpsters me. He shits on me. His cards are way better than whatever fucking shitty rinky-dink cards I get for just launching the game. So, this guy who spent $400 won this ranked game. He gained rank against me because he spent more money. So, first of all, that's just fucking insane. That's ridiculous. It's laughable is what it is. I could never take that serious. Like, I would actually laugh if I tried to take that seriously. So here's the thing about Dota, right? So the great thing about Dota 2 as a game is that there's no pay to win. Everything you could buy in game is cosmetic, meaning that it just changes how things look, but it doesn't actually change the gameplay in any way whatsoever. So of course, there's exceptions. There's some things that might change the gameplay very minorly, some visual things, but that's never the intention. So there's no pay to win in Dota for the most part. No pay to win for the very, very most part. No pay to win. And that's great, that's competitive. That puts everyone on an even playing field. And it's the same with Counter-Strike. If you guys have played Counter-Strike, I'm sure you have. It's the same in a lot of games that are considered competitive. Counter-Strike is the same. It's all skill. Dota, it's all skill, it's all strategy. And so then this game comes along and it's trying to paint itself as some sort of competitive experience. But at the end of the day, all I see here is that somebody who spent $400 on this game is going to have an advantage to win over somebody who just bought the base game. And that's just what I've gathered here. Like, I don't know exactly how it works. Okay, you build up your deck or whatever. You spend money. You buy open packs, some RNG bullshit. You fucking feed money straight into the gluttonous mouth of Gabe Newell. So be it, okay? But anyway, you eventually, by spending money, by handing over your money, by shoveling it into the fucking dumpster fire, you gain cards. So, you gain those fucking flashy gold cards or whatever. And of course, those cards, they're going to shit on people because that's what they're going to do. That's just how it's going to work. You're not going to spend money to gain flashy cards that don't fucking do anything. They're going to shit on everything. So, from my understanding of this, anybody who pays additional money to, buy cards and so on is just going to have an advantage in this game. And that's just completely uncompetitive. I mean, isn't that just laughable? Isn't that something ridiculous? How could anybody ever take this game seriously? So that leads me into my second example here, and it's like talking about pro games. So how the fuck could a pro scene ever work for this if the pro player who spent $4 billion has like a better shot at winning than the pro player who spent $4 million? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. How the fuck could a pro scene ever work? The pay to win completely nullifies any tactical aspect of the game. I mean, I guess the pro scene is a bit of an extreme example because I'm guessing there's some sort of mechanic in place for the pros where the pros all get access to every card or whatever. It's there'll be something like that. But I'm going back to like the ranked matchmaking. That's the experience that most people will have, and so I'm assuming that most people who play ranked aren't going to be willing to shell over the big bucks, but the few people who are willing to shell, the fucking Saudi oil barons or whatever the fuck, the Norwegian fucking oil barons, they have billions of dollars sitting around, just spend it on whatever. Spend $100 million on fucking Artifact. And so, of course, they're going to have a huge advantage. They're going to win every game. They're going to be the highest ranked player. And that's just fucking awful, man. That's bad. Very bad game design. Very bad. So, you know what? Go ahead. If you guys watch this video and you disagree with something I said, or something I said is factually incorrect, my understanding of the pay-to-win model is wrong, please let me know. I want to hear what everyone has to say. You know, I want to hear if my rant doesn't make sense or if I'm crazy. But, you know, at my current understanding, this game is a joke. It's a joke, and I could never take it seriously because it's a pay-to-win joke, and the person who pays more money is going to have an advantage, and that's ridiculous, and I would never, ever be able to play that. So that's just my little rant about this game. I think it's going to be trash. I think it's going to be horrible, and I will never play it. So Dota for life, boys. GG.